wasn't audible, still I was speaking the things. Okay, by the way, I got a call, and because of that thing I had to just simply stop the live then and there, and we will continue from where we actually left. And we meanwhile I created actually this particular route controller, actually controller function, where we are just simply checking the user ID whether the user exists or not, and then we are checking that. Once that is done, we are generating the token. Once the token is generated, we are saving in DB. Once that is done, we are even sending the token in the email, and once and that is the verification email actually. And once all the things are done, then we are simply sending the response, as simple as that. So this particular controller that I've created right now, and the main job of this controller is to simply send the email verification link, because firstly email verification link is sent while signing up, and the second time it can be sent using this one. So this is how things are going to be going ahead. And if I actually want to check this thing whether it works or not, so let's do that too. I have to restart the server. So let's restart it. Mongo is disconnected from MongoDB. How can that be? But then never mind, let's see. Oh, hope it's gonna work. Okay, it's working fine. And I have to check this particular thing whether I can actually send let's create an account and then send okay, sign up. This is gonna be the user third. Once the user is signed up, there is the verification email, right? I gotta make some more changes inside it. So okay, the user exists, and the user like I got the user ID, and I'm checking the user. And once I am checking the user, once the user exists, actually I have to check if not is user dot is verified. User dot is verified. User dot is verified. If that is not user dot is verified, user is verified is true. If this is actually true, user dot is verified, if that is true, in that case throw any error. So throw new API error. Oh, that would be 400 or something. That is not an error actually. Return a response, return new API response dot status 200 dot JSON new API response. That should be a response 200. And suppose the email already exists, like the email is already verified. In that case, the email is already verified, something like that. As for the data, we can send the data. User and send email verification response is email sent is email sent is equal to false. We are just simply sending the response from here. If the user is verified already, then this is something that's happening. The email is already verified, and send email verification. user. I think I need to remove the properties of the user too. Const sanitized user is equal to remove sensitive data user to object. This is how we are gonna be going ahead. It's working. Sanitized user is equal to sanitized user. This is what that I have to provide. Once this thing is done, then at the end of the day, in here user can be equals to sanitized user. Other things are getting done with the help of the user only. Don't really need to worry about it. Just while sending it, I'm just taking the help of the sanitized user. And email, user ID, and in the remaining places just as user is getting used. Sanitized user is only for the sending, for the response. This thing is done. Okay, I hope it's gonna work fine. Let's try to sign up. User registered successfully. Please check your email to verify and all. Okay, once the user is registered, I should simply go and check it. So we have this third user and we have verification token expiry. The email must have been sent by now, by the way. Refresh it. So this is the third email that has been sent, and this is the token that we have got, and it's and with one, and that is the same thing in here too. What's next? I have to resend the email. That is the thing. This is the main point of doing it. And the thing that I have to do in here, that is pretty simple. I have to simply log in the user first of all. So just make sure that the user is logged in. Log in the user. Once the user is logged in, then I have to send the email. For that, let's create one more reset password. Let's copy it. Oh, this is not good. Control yes, save it first of all. Let's delete this one. Control D. Okay, send verification email. This is something that I'm gonna do in here. Brandly app users. Send verification email. I think this much. I have to check. Send verification email link. Okay, good to know. Verification email link. Send a verification email. Type. Something's wrong. Let's simply check this thing out. This is the send a verification email, actually a helper function. Okay, send a reset password. This is not bad, by the way. Email link. Anything else that I need to provide? Nothing. Simply send a request. Error 404 not found. Interesting. Why? Verification email link. Okay, how can I make it? Send a verification email link. That is a post request authenticate I have to restart the server. Let's do it again. Okay, it should work by the way this time. Please check your email to verify your account. Amazing, thank you very much. Let's simply check. Is email sent? True. Refresh it, and this is what I've got. So 0 minutes ago I got this thing 74, and that must have been changed in the database as well. So if I refresh it in here, so the token has been changed to, so that's a good thing. And apart from this particular thing, I should not be able to do anything. That means I need to be logged in before even forgetting the password. Okay, this thing is happening. If I just send the request again, I should get an error, and that should be, well, I'm not getting any error. Please check your, this is getting sent over and over. That means as long as the user is not verified, I should be getting it. And once the user is verified, that means if I log in with this email, send, let's log in with that, and it's time to send a verification email. And if I send it, the email is already verified. As simple as that. That's something good that I'm getting. Is email sent? That is false. This is good. The thing is that sign up okay, login okay, log out okay. User needs to be authenticated. That means logged in, and it can only be logged in when that is verified. That is not like that. That means even if the user is not verified, the user can log in, the user can change the password, forgot the password, reset the password. That's right. So cache should not have problem with these ones. Never mind. So this thing is done. Get profiles. This thing is also implemented. So all the routes I have checked. The delete account, this thing I haven't checked yet. This thing can only be checked when there are contents inside it. Profile done, email done, send a verification, change password, reset email, forgot, log out, login, and everything. Okay, what next? Link route, we can generate the links. Then health check route and content route. Here we are. Let's check these ones. First of all, we have to generate the content. So user is done, health check is done. The next thing that is remaining, that is the folder content. This is, I'm going to add a request inside it. Okay, it's actually gonna be brainly thing /API/v1/content/ the user needs to be logged in for all these things. But the first thing is that /content, I have to get the content, right? When it comes to content, /hash. So first of all, I'm adding the content and I'm getting the content, and app.ts, I have just simply content in here. It should be contents, posts, contents, it should be even links. This is how the naming should be like. /API/v1/contents versus /API/v1/content. Aha, close it. Which one is better? The choice between API, this depends on the REST API design. API content typically used for reproducing a search. Generic resource endpoint commonly used with an identifier to fetch or modify specific. This command is used to represent collection items with an ID. Typically used to represent a collection of multiple content as suitable for endpoints that needs to include multiple common RESTful design with reflective nouns for collections. REST used to nouns for collections. Using pronouns with ID to access individual. Use this to represent the collection. This thing, yeah, that's what I was saying. Follows the RESTful API, I think. So ultimately I need to keep all these things in the plural format. That means right now I'm working on this particular thing, contents. So I can add it. This is gonna be the contents. First of all, let's get the content. Aha. API/v1. I have to restart the server. Okay, done. Let's send the request. Contents fetched successfully. There are 0 contents, like there are no contents available right now. That's all right. If I actually log out the user, this is where I'm simply logging out the user. First of all, once the user is logged out, and if I try to get the content, token is missing, user is not logged in. That's right. That means user needs to be logged in when I actually get the contents. So once the user is logged in, I should be able to get the content, something like this. Interesting. So this thing is working. Get contents. This thing is clear. The second one is gonna be, I think I need to delete it, and before copying it I need to just save it. Done. Control D. Once I got the content, I need to post the contents. I know this is not gonna be right anyway. Validation error object like this. Next, errors. Validation error, and these are the fields. Title, link type tags. So I have to provide title. This is the title. Link. youtube.com. Link type. Am I saving it? From the front end side I'm actually providing it. Link type YouTube and tags. That should be an array. YouTube shorts videos, as simple as that. So this is how I'm gonna go ahead. Let's simply send the request. Internal content validation link must be a valid URL. https://www.youtube.com. Content created successfully. This is a content. Okay, tags are these. User ID. This is how I'm going ahead. Interesting. If I try to get the contents right now. Okay, I got this content. Add content. Let's save this thing and add it twice. This thing is done. Let's get the content. So when it comes to getting the content, I have these many contents and I am getting the tags related to those content as well because I'm populating it. That's right. These two things are done. Next one is simply this thing is done. Route get content by ID I don't really have this. That's okay, I need to generate the ID for that. I have to patch it, I have to, okay, update content. Update content schema. Ultimately I'll be sending all these things. Interesting. Even when I update, I'm sending everything for updating. That's true. Get content is okay, add content is okay. Let's control copy it, create another instance like other request like this only, and that's gonna be a patch request like this. I will be patching everything. Put let's make it a put request because I'm sending the whole content by the way. Yeah, so this time I'm gonna make some of the changes. The first change is going, just one change actually, not many changes. This one I'm gonna make put in here, and that simply means I have to rerun the server. This thing is done, and let's simply send the request from there. Let's make it put in here. Control, okay, I need some other content. I already have the content in here by the way. Title, let's make it title 1. I hope it will be fine. YouTube 1. That's this thing. The tag should be changed. All the data is going to be replaced. That's right. If I remove it from here, it's going to be like that only. So let's send the request. Cannot found it, content slash. I need to provide an ID, right? Content, you need to provide the content ID. That's interesting. And this is gonna be update content. A particular content needs to be updated. Get contents. So let's talk about this first one. This is the ID, and let's provide the ID. Let's send the request. Content updated successfully, and I have only 2 tags right now. Interesting. If I get contents this time, so I have only 2 content like tags, and the remaining things are just like earlier. Well, the thing is that I have this content YouTube 1, then I have this second content. Only 2 contents are here. We had only 2 contents so far. Let's add one more content. This one is also added. If we try to get the contents, we have the third content as well. If we try to update the content, so this thing is updated. If we try to get the content, we are getting the content, and now this one is updated, and these 2 ones we had by default. Add content is done, update content is done, and the last one is remaining, that is delete content, right? Delete, yeah. So once the update content thing is done, I actually have to save it. Now let's delete the content. I'm deleting the new content that I had contents, and then delete, and this is how we are gonna be going ahead. As for the body, we are not gonna have anything. Ultimately it will gonna be none, and delete content. Let's save this thing and let's send the request. Content deleted successfully. This one is deleted. That means if we try to get contents, this time I will have only this first one, and this is the second one. This contents only. That means things are working fine. And the last thing that we have, this thing is working. I can generate a link. So folder, one more link, generate link, generate content link, brainly slash API slash v1 slash links, as simple as that. So this is how I'm going, right? Links, link router and slash, that's gonna be a post link that's gonna be a post request. Control S. What all do I need to have inside that? Generate link. User needs to be logged in. And link schema, I need to just provide share. Share is going to be a boolean. So let's make it like this. Body raw share. This is gonna be true. The share is gonna be true in here. And let's simply send the request. Share link is generated successfully. This is the hash and all. I got the hash. I should send the link that I'm not sending, but I got the hash. Okay, let's fix this thing too. When I'm generating the link, okay, the link should be an URL. Yeah, the link is going to be an URL of the front end with this token, and then with that token I will be getting the content. That's right. Front end URL plus this link URL. Link controller, and this is what we are sending. Deleted a link. So is this deleted link? Okay, we are simply deleting the link as well. Interesting. So we are sending this hash thing outside. Once this is sent, I can send the link. I can simply send the URL. Well, something needs to be changed. When I'm generating the link, I need the link. Finally, comment section is open. Yeah, when I'm working on the projects, I keep it open. Hello Rohit, how are you? User ID, generate link schema. Just worried about the structure in here. Should I send the link? This is how I'm getting it. This is the hash that I'm getting. If I directly hash link is okay, I should get the URL as well. As simple as that. Let's do it. I have an idea by the way for that thing. As for the type of it, it's gonna have a URL type as well. Link plus URL of the link, and it's gonna be string. Link type means it will have all the info about the link and all. So this thing is done. And as for this thing, okay, I know I'm messing with the things. If I am actually deleting it, link removed successfully, that means URL is gonna be undefined. Can you explain the problem again? I just joined. Okay, the problem is that I'm generating a link, okay, and how can I explain this? Let me fix this and then I will tell you. Okay, so it's like I have the content, and I have to generate a link so that whenever the user gets that link, with the help of that link, user should be able to find the content as well. So it's like that. So this link is for that content. So if you are the owner, you can already see the contents. It's up to you when you see that. But if you are not the user, you are not the owner of the content, then we need to have a link to just get the content, and that link we are creating right here. It's gonna be null for now. It cannot be null. That's right. It can either be string. Can I keep it an empty string? No. So let's do one thing. Generate link. The link can be either string or it can be null. As simple as that. So this thing is done in here. Generate links response is done. If there is no link, so we okay. not deleted link. Let's start working it from the beginning. Checking the user ID, generate link schema, that's okay. Shared link is true. Result.data. If link already exists, if share is true and link already exists, then we are simply sending the link. In that case, URL is going to be what? Existing link. We have the hash in here, so it could be like link of the front, right? HTTP. For now it's gonna be this localhost 55173. I hope that is the one. Slash what we are doing, contents, right? What is the route? API v1 links, and that's it for generating the link. And what about for getting the content? Because this would be for getting the content only. App routes, contents, content router, and this is going to be hash. We'll simply give it a hash ID, that's it, and we'll get it. That's simple. Okay, so here we are. Where were we working? That was, I think, content controller. Link. So localhost 5173, we need to get the content. This is confusing. What exactly am I working on? Once I click on share, I should get a link, and that link should be of the front end page, so that on that front end page I get the content, and from that front end page I will send a request to the backend. The backend will give me the content and I will show the content. So it would be like HTTP 5173. I hope this is even the port right. I'm not even sure the port for React. 5173, yeah, that is right. So port is right in here, and once the port is right, slash contents slash, I need to have the hash. So existing link dot hash. So this is the ultimately link I will have, and this would be the link of the page, and from the page I will be sending a request to the backend, and from the backend I will get the data, and then I will show the data. Okay, share link already exists, and this is the link that I'm providing. So this is done. If share is true and link already exists, this thing is happening. If share is true and link does not exist, I'm creating a link, and in here link means data about the link, and then I'm sending the URL as well. Well, the name is not quite right, but okay. Once the link is created, I can send the hash, so it's gonna be like copy and pasting things. So HTTP localhost existing link, this time it's gonna be link.hash, because the new link has been created in here. So this thing is done. If share is false, then I'm checking if the link already exists. Okay, if share is false and link does not exist, link not found or already exists. What does this mean? I'm messing up with the code right now. If share is true, link already exists, okay. If link already not exists, so then we are creating it. If share is false, which means we are not sharing it. So if link already exists, it should be removed, and if it does not exist, that's okay. If link does not exist, why are you hard coding the localhost URL? Is it intentional? Yeah, it is intentional for now, because I will be testing it on the development, on my computer itself. Once I deploy it on render or any website, like a hosting website, after that I will get the URL of the front end, and then I will replace it. For now I'm just hard coding it right like this only. Existing link, if it does not exist, then throw not getting this particular section. If share is false in here, that means if link exists then delete that link. If link does not exist, not link, in that case done, don't really need to do anything. So I'm checking link does not exist in here. So why am I throwing any error? Link not found or already what should I do? If that is false and the link does not exist, what can I do? I'm going to send a response in here too as well. Okay, it can be like link does not exist, as simple as that. It could be like that. But if link, what was it? Link not found. Let's remove this part from here. Link not found, this would be even better. If link does not exist, so link not found is gonna be quite kind of better. But the thing is that if I'm setting share false, that means before that it was share true. So now if share false, so link should be exist and the link should be removed. If it was share false by default, like the share was false and there was no link in the backend, okay, and then I'm sending a again request, then I'm getting that. I will check it by the way how it works. And then if a link exists, then in that case find and delete, I'm simply deleting the link. Link not and if there is no delete, link not found, or user is not authenticated. Great, let's check this particular thing. Okay, so this is generate link and this is how it's working. Which year, by the way, what does this mean, by the way? If you are talking about which year, actually I'm not even getting that. Elaborate a little bit. This can be link, generate link, links, and here I'm generating, I'm setting it true, and if I click on it, link, share link already exists. Okay, let's keep it false. College year, I'm not a college student. I dropped the college. So I'm a college dropout, just simply working on the things on my own from home. Link removed successfully, and if I send the request again, link not found already exists. This is something I am getting. But if the link I'm trying to remove the link, okay, share means false, and there is no link in the backend. In that case, if I am just simply sending this much, link not found, that is good too, and that is kind of an error because I'm trying to remove the link but there is no link. So let's do this thing. Actually rerun the server and it will be fixed. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm a college dropout. I have only one way: be really good at it and get the things done. That's it. Don't really have any degree and anything to show, so just my skills. That's it. Link not found, simply send it again. Link not found. Okay, this is how we'll be going ahead. So this thing done, and if I make it true, so link is generated, and this is the link by the way, but this is the front end link. I just need the token from here. So this is the hash I got, and then content, get contents, and I one more request that I need to have, that is get contents by ID. Okay, get contents by content ID, this thing, and I need to provide it the content ID as well, something like this. I need to save it. Let's simply send the request, and guess what, we are getting the content. So these are the two contents that we had. So ultimately we can get the content as a user. So as a user, if I send the request, I will get the content, but this particular request does not need the authentication. That means with the help of just link only, you can get all the content of the DB. because this is the generated link. And if we remove the link, like this is the generated link, if we just remove the link from here, if I keep it false and send a request, link has been removed. That means if I try to get the content, link does not exist. So this is what I wanted, and yeah, working as expected. The last thing, that is the link is working. I have generated the link too. That thing is remaining, that is the user. I'm gonna delete the user account. Okay, delete user account. But the thing is that as soon as the user account gets deleted, all the content related to the user should delete. This is the logic that I have created. Like as soon as I delete the account, then I'm using a pre-middleware hook of Mongoose, of course, in here. And this pre-middleware hook simply deleting all the content related to that particular user. Point me to your GitHub, please. Point me. Okay, to your GitHub, please. Well, yeah, I can point you to that. It's not organized actually. I have just started, like, not I have just started, but the thing is that my GitHub is not organized. Having said that, I'm gonna point you to there. Let me actually send give you the link directly. This is it. What? How can I even send you the link? I've never done it. Let me give it a try. Okay, where can I get the link? These are the links of the projects, of course. Profile. Yeah, from here on. This is the one. Unstoppable. Forget about the name. It was long time ago. I was quite fascinated by the name, so I just named it like this only. But let me do one thing. But yeah, I'm working on the projects. They are being saved over there too. Things are not organized. I may organize them really well later, but for now, please excuse me with that. But yeah, you may have a look at that. This thing is done, and once this is find one and delete, this thing is done. User pre-middleware. Ultimately, all the users are getting all the content is going to be deleted. Mine is also same here, man. The thing is that simply working on the projects and simply just pushing them to the GitHub, and when you are actually applying for a job, at that time you need to organize everything. I'm not applying for any job, so okay, for now it's enough. Maybe someday I will organize it really better, and then this is how things are gonna be going on. For now it's like that only. You send me, like, text me your GitHub. I'll follow you. And what exactly are you doing, by the way, Rohit? You are no doubt a programmer because you have a GitHub account and you've been here for so long. So let me know exactly what are you learning, what are you busy doing nowadays. I would love to know that. So this thing is done. Last thing is remaining. I have to delete the user account, and once the user account is deleted, all the content related to the user should be deleted by default, like automatically. So let's do it. Log out. I have to delete the, what do I need to for deleting? Okay, here is the user. Delete account. I don't need anything, just the user ID, and that will be available by default because I'm logged in, and then simply delete it. Amazing. That means just a request. Where is the route? User, delete account. This is something that I have. That means paste, created a copy of it. This should be delete account, and this should be delete route, delete request. I think I'm right. ASC on bench started some Web3 stuff and trying to learn Kubernetes and operators and stuff. I'm about to start after 3 to 4 after 4 months. I learned Web3. I have this plan. First of all, I wanted to learn about DevOps because the web development thing is almost done. I have learned even TypeScript, even Next.js, and mono repos and turbo repos. I was just going through. So kind of overall this thing is done. So I will be switching to DevOps right now, and once that thing is done, I will be moving to Web3 that you are going through right now. Really glad to know that. Keep up the good work. delete account. Let's see if I actually which user do I have right now. Get profile. Okay, get user number 2. I want to delete the user, so let me change the name. Delete account, save it and send the request. User account deleted successfully. This user got deleted. I think you are following Arkirat. Yeah, I am. He is a good teacher, by the way, really good. I have deleted this account, and once this account, even this Brainly project was built in the course itself. Okay, I'm creating it on my own, and the thing is that in the course it was quite simple, and I have added tons of many actually functionalities in it. These many functionalities weren't there, but yeah, it was given like built in there too. So once the user got deleted, so all the content should be deleted. So if I try to get the content of the user, content switched successfully, which means there is no content. But there is this problem. User got deleted. That means there is no user. That means if I try to get the profile of the user, user not found. If user is not found, and if I'm trying to get the content, I should be getting an error. Yes, it looks awesome. Oh, thank you very much. It means a lot. The thing is that if I'm getting the content, there is a bug in my code right now. I need to fix that. Contents, here we are. When I'm getting the content, like in here, and if there is no user, I'm just simply sending the content in here. Button ID I have. I'm going to check the user, not just with the help of the user ID. Const user is equal to await user dot find by ID user ID. This thing is done, and if there is no user, not user, in that case throw new API. I have created classes for proper responses like API errors. Otherwise, yeah. So I'm getting proper things to mention here. So it's gonna be like 404, and the message is going to be user not found. Errors, not really. This much should be enough. I just need to rerun the server. And using logger, it's crazy. Initially, when we start, we use console.log for logging. Then slowly we switch to logger and all these types of packages. So the way we are getting the things like responses, it's great. Can you tell me what that Brainly thing is in your Postman? How did you Oh, it's pretty simple. The thing is that this Brainly means HTTP localhost 3000, something like that. So this is the short form of that only. And for creating it, you don't have to do anything else. Like you have to write HTTP / localhost 3000, this much /API / v1. What was the even URL earlier that I had? Sorry, I forgot that. Contents. Okay. So /contents. This is the first way, like a simple method. You can just simply write the URL and click on send, and you will get the response. So user not found, this time I'm getting the response. Or you can even shorten it a little bit. So if you just select this part, you can select as much as you want. But I want to select the part that is common in all the like URLs. So once you select it and just simply right click on it, there is an option set as variable. So you can click on it. You can set as a variable, and then you can give it a name. Suppose new Brainly. You can give it any name of the application, maybe that would be the most appropriate option. So new Brainly, something like that. And you can set the scope. Most of the time collection scope is great, because global scope, that means it will be available everywhere. So let's set the collection scope and set as a variable. And once that is done, I have added many things. Just a minute. Variables in request. I need to make it better. I messed it up. I have added double curly extra curly braces. That's my bad, by the way. I should not have done that. So if I go to environments, globals, not study notion, not well. corrections environments. How can I get this thing fixed? Oh nice, learned something new, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of really useful for me too. Well, I messed with this particular thing, but never mind, I'm gonna get that thing done. Where was that? Get contents. Here I am. I'm just simply gonna remove it from here on. Simply gonna go with the Brainly. Once that's created once, you can just simply go with that. Like I'm going with the Brainly in here. And it happens like this only. And what was the previous one? Oh, new. I think that was not okay, that was wrong. Few things, collection, Brainly. I should not have used the parentheses in here. So, sorry. Yeah, are they parentheses? I get confused with the names. Braces in English. Curly braces, right? Brackets, square brackets, curly brackets. Yeah, there are braces and curly brackets. So I should not have used the curly brackets. So let's simply delete it from here on. You can even delete it. So I'm just simply deleting them. They are called the variables. So in this particular section you can get the variables. So simply you have to click on the particular that collection that you have created, because I have set it was not the global, it was the collection variable. So I set the collection variable. So if you click on the collection and if you go to variables, you will get all the variables related to that particular collection. If you set global, then you can click on here and click on this, and then you will get the global variables in here. So these are the global variables, and collection variable you will get in that particular collection. Like these are the ones. I just came to know about it right now. Okay, so it's done. What was I working on? The contents. So if I try to get the content right now, okay, this thing Brainly /API. Have you covered the cohort? The front end part is almost done. I'm about to start the debug section. Not almost done. There's still another project, Paytm. I have to get that done, and after that will be covered. Okay, so this thing is working now. I'm done. I can add more functionalities. For now, this should be enough. I have add content, get content, update, delete, and get contents by ID. I think this thing is gonna work as far as get content by ID is concerned. This one, using ID, I should be getting the content. Why am I not getting? Is it running? Oh, the server is not running. It's not about just the cohort. I have completed other courses as well, but yeah, in cohort you got lots of hands-on experience. Link does not exist. Okay, link does not exist. Interesting. So ultimately most of the things are done. As for the code, this is how it looks like. We have used TypeScript in here for the types and all. So, and this is the folder structure of everything that we have in here. We have the validators too for the validating the things. So ultimately, talking about the controllers, we have the content controller, and these are the functionalities inside content, and then health controller just for checking the health, whether the server is actually running or not. Link controller for creating the link. Excel, Hydra, and BetterStack, and that code. I'm yet to create that. They are in the DevOps section actually. Once he actually starts teaching DevOps, and then during that course you get the chance to learn Excel, Hydra. I mean, you get the chance to go through these. BetterStack, not quite sure. And that code force clone, I'm not sure. They are in further coming sections. I have done Brainly, the Paytm. Ultimately, what can I say? It could be around at the end of the FullStack course, and then DevOps starts. As simple as that. And the last thing is this: sign up, log in, log out, verify email for verifying, get profile, change password, forgot password, reset password, delete account, and send verification link. First of all, we are sending the link while signing up. But if in the max age, like the expiration time is only 10 minutes, and that is why I had to create this again, so that the user can resend the verification email after logging in all. So that was it about this thing. We are done. Now it's time to move to the front end. I haven't done anything in here. I'm gonna be using React. They are after DevOps. Okay, yeah. Have you completed that? I just hope so. And then after completing that, you move to Web 3, and right now you are going through the Web 3 stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. I would love to know that. Okay, I'm done with this. I will be going through the front end. I will have to even pre-design it in my mind, of course, and then I will be going through the stuff, and I will be working on the front end side, and then I'll be getting connected both of them. As simple as that. Okay, let's see front end npm front end. What is the problem? Okay, I have to install the things. npm install. It's gonna take time. Well, this thing will be done tomorrow. I'm not quite gonna be getting it done right here. I sprinted through them. Wow. Sprinting simply means you already had quite good knowledge of all the things. That's amazing. npm run dev. I just simply initialized React. Even in here I will be using TypeScript. So ultimately it's good to use TypeScript once you have learned it once, so you will keep getting better at it. So this is something like the basic application. Okay, I will start working on it from tomorrow onwards. So this thing is done. This thing is done. And things were like this only. I'm planning to work on those projects very soon. I want to integrate Web3 stuff with them, so I'm going to crazy with Web3. Wow, integrating Web3 with the stack. It's gonna be great opportunity. Like you are learning Web3, you have already learned a full stack web development. So then combining both the technologies, amazing. I'm planning to work on those projects. Amazing. Glad to know that. I don't really have anything else to work on right now. I will simply be now what? DevOps. I actually have to watch many videos. Good for you that you have already sprinted through them. But I have to start learning them from the beginning. FullStack is almost done. I'm happy for that at least. I have command at one technology. I will keep working on the projects along the way. But yeah, I can start learning too. Something like that. I would suggest you to switch to Next.js very soon. Well, it's not like I know nothing about Next.js. I know 50%. It is all about file-based system, right? You can even get the authentication done easily. You can create the routes easily. There are many things. Okay. Like, it's not like I know nothing in Next.js, but I need to make projects using Next.js for that. npm, what was the command? npm create next @latest. This one. I hope so. Let's see. I was right. Okay, yes. I worked on it. The main goal. Next time. What next time? Okay, yeah. After working on this particular project using React, I will move to Next.js. You will not regret it. Thank you very much. I will keep in mind, and I will move to Next.js as soon as possible. Well, something's wrong. I didn't know. Okay, never mind. Next.js. Just like 15 days ago or maybe 20 days ago, I just built a project. But yeah, I haven't built a proper like application using Next.js. So I need to keep that in mind, and I need to build up that project, and also React query, mutations, and you are set. I heard it a lot, like a React query. Even Harkira sir, he's been just talking about it a lot, like React query, learn it, and the mutations. I'm gonna keep them in mind. Have you explored server actions? You are increasing my heartbeat by giving me these more and more names, but I will keep them in mind. The first one is Next.js. Okay, Next.js is not a big deal. I can easily handle it. So Next.js, I will work on the projects using this. Then React query. I would love to get in touch with you too. So if you don't mind, suggest me a way. Otherwise, we can. Where can we get in touch? I would like to get in touch in through any way. By the way, that doesn't matter. Okay. If you don't mind. Okay, you will not. React query mutations, but okay, I have to learn, but I will try my level best to learn them as soon as possible. Mutations to server actions, are they in Next.js only? What does it, server actions and all, server here this was about TypeScript. It was like a long time ago. I was revisiting TypeScript. I learned it and then I made projects. Then I thought of completing the course because I already knew, so I skipped this particular section in week 14. So I just thought of coming back and just sprinting through them, just the way you did. I was just doing like that. React mutations. Okay, explore server actions. Discord or WhatsApp, I would say. Discord, let's meet on WhatsApp. I'm sending the number like right now. After that, it doesn't even matter. Okay, just text me over there, and after that I will delete the number, of course, from the chat. For now I'm just simply sending. Okay, I will delete. Please copy the number and text me. They are all not. Are they? Sorry, they are not. Are they? Sorry. Never mind. Just simply copy the number and then text me on WhatsApp, and then I'm gonna delete it. Let me know when you are done. Simply say yes, I have copied and all, and then I'll delete the number from here on. I wanted to create a WhatsApp group. I will create a WhatsApp group where people are actually coming and joining. At least it's good to have a community. So soon I will be creating that. So can I delete the number, by the way? Let me know. Or they not? Rohit, I'm asking you, can I delete the number now? Well, you does not seem to be. Text me soon. The only thing I struggle with is TypeScript. Oh well, there is a, at least I feel like. Generics. Actually, the thing is that I have used, yeah, delete it. I noted it. Thank you. Remove it. Once you have used generics in one project, like in this project, I use generics here in this particular class, and now I feel like they are easy. So I created types for, not types, actually I created a utilities, API, error, not error, it was response. Yep. So this over here, I use generics in here, so it was like this. So by default I'm giving the generic type unknown. Otherwise, if I want, I can give it to. So ultimately generic is defined in here, and I'm using generic for data in here, and maybe somewhere else in here. So if I provide the generic, that particular type will be automatically given to all these fields, and if I don't provide it, it will be unknown. And if I show you the response whenever I sent it, so it was like this. So here I'm providing the generic, so I'm providing the API response, I'm sending the API response, of course, and meanwhile I'm just giving generic. If I want, I can remove it too. So even by default it's gonna be okay, because by default I'm providing it unknown. So, and if I just add the generic, and the generic is of course a type, so this is the type, delete accounts response, and the user has this type, sanitized user, and the user's type is this much. TypeScript is all about running from here to there and there to here. And then I have this is all about this is the data that I'm sending to the front end side. I have removed the password and other fields, other forgot, like what can I call them, sensitive fields. Yeah, so I have removed them. Basic generic stuff I know, but the more you dive deep into it, it becomes mess. That means I am on a surface level right now. I just got the taste of generics. I need to go deeper, of course, for sure. I get it. And yeah, using TypeScript, things get a little hard initially, but slowly it keeps getting easier and easier as you keep working. By the way, let's get in touch on WhatsApp whenever you get time. And by the way, that was it. The remaining things, the learning section will keep going on. During learning something, I don't turn the chats on, but when I work on a project, so of course I turn them on. And it's good to have some of the people who are doing the same thing, because doing alone, it becomes a headache. So that is why I just wanted to get in touch with the people too. By the way, see you soon, maybe on WhatsApp, of course on WhatsApp, or and then just have a chat about the things. Take care, and I'm gonna be catching up soon. I'll be ending the live right now. Okay, almost the things are done. I don't really have any. No, you are doing very well, man. Thank you. Okay, it means a lot. Like when you are doing, you must have felt like this. Like you are doing just all alone, and then if you have somebody doing the same thing, it becomes easier, or at least you can talk about the stuff that you are working on. And right now I don't have anybody, so I can just talk to myself. Okay, I'm working on this thing, and that is why I just started live things too. It was like that. Alright Rohit, I'm gonna be catching up soon on WhatsApp, or I'm text me in there. I think you must have texted WhatsApp. Okay, well, I haven't got the text yet, but never mind, text me on WhatsApp, and then we are gonna be catching up in there. Until then, yeah, take care, good night, and see you soon. Bye bye.